Oh, but Theo, rather than just lay in bed all day, you should take some pain pills. Well, it's not like I'm doing anything much. I edit down 40. Good to know. Reflections on yesterday's practice video. I need to trim down the comments a bit more. Those comments were lengthy. And I did trim them down as is. There was 20 minutes of comments. I just need to part 1, part 2 that so I can put more into Prowl, whatever. Nobody complains about the video. Necessarily, they don't actively complain. They just don't watch it. And so I don't know what to change if nobody says what to change. I mean, that's why I put the chapters in, so it's not this 26 or 7 minute video. It's like you can go to the practice parts, which is very near the end and very awkward. But it's feeling okay. But like it was strained last night pretty badly. I'm just still resting more. Aaron and I are going to go out to eat, depending on weather, but it's 1:40. I already did a lot of stuff on WoW, so it's not like I was completely defunct. As I got the video done by about 10:10. Let's see. Woke up at 7:30, got Aaron out of bed, went out, did Star Trek while the files were copying over, and that's when I knew something was up. And then around 8 o'clock I started editing. By about 10:10 I got it done. Came in here for about an hour and let Aaron do some morning meeting stuff. Went back out there. Did WoW. Did the post-production stuff. Because it was going to save for a long time. And then uploaded it while I did some WoW stuff. And in between quests, did the post-production. Put all the chapters in. Put the cards in. And then continue doing WoW stuff. And now it's like 1:30. Everyone's just like, oh my god, you just lay around all the time. No, I don't. Like, I laid down. I went to bed at like 1:30. Woke up 6 hours later. Did all the video. Did my stuff on Star Trek. Generally makes me happy. Do stuff that makes you happy. See? But we're relatively okay. It just is sore from excessive use. So, don't go do shoulder press today. But maybe Tuesday. But yeah. And look at that arm, though. Anyways. Yeah. And then I did some WoW stuff. So I was like, what? 2 hours of gaming, 2 hours of editing, 6 hours of sleeping, and 1 just to give Aaron his time away. And now I'm back in here laying down again because he's got another meeting coming up. But it's still only 1:30. What's the weather gonna be like? I forgot about that because I'm underslept. Alarm. We'll check that one. Alarm. Okay, radar. We're not having much anything. What does Bowen Radar say for the 24 hour? Yeah, Accord. Fuck. Plus 3 uur? Nee. Plus 8 uur. Oh man, look at that. Rain burf. At 7. 7 to 8 o'clock. We could be in at that time. Because if he gets off work at 5:30, no matter where we go, then we could just sit around until after 8. And we still have enough light to get home. Awesome. I also like that they added a plus 8 hour, because it used to be plus 3, plus 24, plus 48. But I'm like, I want like the rest of the day, bruh. But yeah. Anyways, I will check you guys here in a little bit. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. You.
I'm good. Just kind of idle playing X2 blocks.
We came here for food. It's been a while, and it's a still sunny day. I'm not even sure when or where this rain's supposed to be coming in, but we wanted to go to someplace out of cover and whatnot.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's actually a little cheaper here than it is the thing, because they serve me like €8 pints of triple, whereas I just get a bottle of Hetai Sata for way more than I'd spend at an actual store. But you know, that's a restaurant for you.
Yeah.
So there's a restaurant back there that actually opened up. It used to be a wireless store, I think. Oh no, that's the other one. Anyways, no, there's the camera store. I don't know what it was there, but it's called Gangnam Chicken. And I was like, oh, well, that's Korean. Anyways, so yeah, but like I could smell. I'm like, oh, that would actually be that smells like someplace Aaron would want to eat. I don't know if they would necessarily deliver or like Tausbesorgt all the way out to us.
Yeah, probably.
Because we can get like the Indian place, but I don't know if we could get other places from around here. Oh yeah, you think they were in Portland? Like everywhere? Like, man, these little libraries are everywhere. No, they're everywhere here.
Yeah.
Like, we have one in our building. We actually had one when we moved in, but it was difficult to get to because it was the little knockout from behind one of the sliding doors. So that didn't work very well, so they actually just bought a shelf and put it downstairs next to the elevator.
Which, hey, whatever works.
If you have a book and you're like, man, I don't really want... I mean, I know you have a lot of ebooks and stuff now, and pretty much the only book that I'm never getting rid of is Terrain in Hell, because I've already lost that book, or it's gotten stolen like 3 times already. Oh, and Zerlord, that Choose Your Own Adventure one. I found it at Powell's once, and then somehow I lost it, and then I had to order it away on eBay to get that because it's so rare. Yeah, for those of you that are wondering what, like, the outside, this is just the heart of Amsterdam. Not Centrum, but yeah, I mean, you just look, it's just like...
This is where people live.
It's just straight buildings. This is where they live. This is where kids come out and play. Way back when we first moved in, there's a play place over here that I was dicking around on. You know? And so... But this is actually the old neighborhood. This is Transvaal Buurt. So, but yeah. So how was the Mama Doe?
It was good. It was exactly what I expected, which is perfect.
Yeah. Now we have lower decks, some YouTube. Are we getting... Is Lucifer now, or is it next week? Is it the 13th or the 10th?
It might be the 10th. It might be tonight.
Yeah, I know. We may have that one. But Sean Ferrick did some stuff on Trek Culture for at least... Maybe not so much the Lower Decks mid-season preview, but he did the Strange New Worlds and the Picard trailer.
Yeah.
There hasn't been any information. There hasn't been actually any official new trailers for anything, but Discovery's coming back in like October or November. So, but we didn't get a trailer or anything. They just said release date. But yeah, zipline, fort thing. It was very awkward. If we were here about an hour early, I'd see if Aaron wanted to walk across some of those things because they're fairly funky, but...
Yeah, it's an uncomfortable twilight for me.
I know. Well, in that area. Right now, here, it's okay. But when you get near trees, it's...
No.
No?
I'm getting the fuzzies around my eyes.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna swing by Albert Heijn, but then we'll be... This is the weird time for his eyes with the thing. It's because it's getting dim enough, but the lights haven't turned on. And I've thoroughly determined that's the division point for Aaron. He's good in up until about sunset. A little bit afterwards, like minutes.
after the actual time of sunset. But then it takes about half an hour to maybe an hour, depending on where they're at, for the lights to actually turn on. But once the lights turn on, then everything re-brightens back up for him. So.
And it's really consistent light.
And it's consistent light, much like the sun. Even with clouds, the sun is still very consistent. But anyway, so yeah. That's pretty much that, as we've just walked the length of Transvaal Burt. And,
Tiny neighborhood. Well, no. Normal size here.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, normal size here. But then I realized that if a neighborhood even has the same, oh, freight train. I always see those as gray, but okay, they're pink? Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you, Deutsche Bahn, for making pink freight trains. But anyways, last little bit I was going to say about the neighborhoods is the neighborhood, population-wise, may be the same size in the United States, except everything here is what the United States would call an apartment building. This is just normal living. Whereas in the States, you have giant neighborhoods for an X number of people because everybody's got to have like a house and a yard and cars and pets and just everywhere, all over the things. So
Yeah.
that's why I think like the neighborhoods here are smaller, but they may still have the same amount of people.